Matthew McNaughton from the SlashRoots Foundation here. A few weeks ago, I represented Jamaica at the Open Government Partnership Summit in Tallinn, Estonia. It was the first in-person summit since 2019, and seeing the OGP community return in force was actually quite energizing. This year's event attracted more than 1,000 participants from around the world, including heads of government, ministers, local government officials, and civil society leaders. From the various sessions, meetings, and discussions, a couple of things stood out to me that I'd like to share with you all from my time in Tallinn. Firstly, there's a shared appreciation that open government commitments would be most relevant when they lead to tangible improvements in the day-to-day lives of citizens. On day one of the summit, I was a part of discussions with colleagues from Nigeria's delegation who noted that while they believed that government transparency was valuable in itself, citizens would have to experience its benefits for it to build momentum and remain a relevant political item in their context. Secondly, we can and should learn from some of the important work that other countries are doing to make government transparency responsive to the challenges in their contexts. For example, I found Morocco's experiences with participatory budgeting quite relevant to the community budgeting processes and planning processes we have here in Jamaica, like the Constituency Development Fund. Governor El Jabari from Morocco's Ministry of the Interior shared that citizens valued the opportunity to engage in local planning exercises. The challenge, however, was that the projects being identified by communities were not being implemented. And so he and his team led an internal review that found that poor integration of the budgeting processes at the local community level into the state and the national budget were at fault. And in response, they led a reform exercise to revamp the planning exercises and integrate those different activities. Jamaica has many community level, local government, and national planning exercises beyond the Constituency Development Fund, such as those led by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund, the Social Development Commission, and the Planning Institute of Jamaica, which leads Vision 2030. Similar to Morocco, I think it would be worth exploring the combined effectiveness of all of these efforts and how well they're integrated in a subsequent OGP planning cycle. Overall, it was a solid week and good for Jamaica to be represented. Next up for Jamaica's OGP Forum will be our progress reporting sessions on Jamaica's National Action Plan. We'll share more information about that when the timing of those sessions is confirmed, and I hope you'll join us. Until then, take care and walk good.